Good Monday morning, meaties. How y'all doing today? Welcome to another live stream of horror news and channel updates. We do them every week. We're back again. Shout out to Game Dog, live stream regular Game Dog, for being the first one in the chat this morning. Good to see ya. Forgot that they have this new top fans thing in the chat. You can be a top fan right now. Arthur Horror is the top fan. Cal Voorhees. That's fun. What happened to the chat box? Oh, there it is. There it goes. As soon as I say something, it gets on the screen. Got a seed in my mouth from some bread. Mug of the day is that Shudder one that changes color. It's an all black mug, and then you put a new top fan from Game Dog. That's right. Thanks, Game Dog. Shout out to Shudder, who has some news today. Part of the news. A lot of news today. A lot of stuff coming out. Comic-Con. Chelsea and I were down there for Thursday and Friday. Whirlwind trip. Thank you very much, the Violator 862. We took the train down there. And we're in San Diego for all of 30 hours. And then came back. It was fun. Got to do a lot of things, a lot of little things, just back to back to back. We're also going to have a video out talking all about it. So you'll get to see the details of what we're looking at, what we saw and did. All sorts of stuff for Alien Earth. Did some Predator Badlands stuff. Long Walk. Clown in a Cornfield. I feel like there's something else too. Oh, Toxic Avenger. Got to see some stuff from that. So, pretty cool. We have seen the Alien Earth pilot. I said Predator, I think. But thank you, Ben. That is producer and brand manager Ben Bellevue, without whom these live streams would not happen. Thank you, Ben. Ben also was down at Comic-Con with Chelsea and I, just leading the way entirely. If it wasn't for Ben, we probably would have gotten lost and starved to death. Ben led us all around, took us to a great Indian place in Old Town. That's where we were staying, in Old Town. So thank you, Ben. And I was saying, in Ben we trust. So, if you want to take that, chat, you can have that one. Hashtag in Ben we trust. Not, see, I think it's better than Hail Ben, Raccoon Grimace. Not sure we should be hailing people in the current political climate. All right. How's the Alien Earth pilot? Great. I can't wait for more of that show. Definitely left me wanting more. Really liked it. So, big recommend on that. You'll get a full video of us discussing it later when that comes out. Hopefully soonish. We'll see. But big fan of it. And Michael said, interested to see how it works in the lore. That is our social media coordinator, Michael. Popping in, talking about that. All right. Let's get to the news here. First up. I Know What You Did Last Summer didn't kill it at the box office. Yeah, it didn't do great. Didn't do the best. It had a pretty lukewarm opening. Probably because it's, nestled in between all these big old blockbusters coming out. Between Jurassic World a few weeks ago, then Superman, and now Fantastic Four. I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of came out in between all that, and yeah, not the best opening. Would it end up with 24 milli global? Had an 18 milli production budget, so it'll probably leg out to get its money back. Should do all right, but it did get pretty overshadowed. Did I like the twist? No. I talked all about this movie last week, so if you want to hear my thoughts, you can scrub through. Yeah, you know what? There's always someone who leaves a very helpful comment on these live streams with time codes, talking about all the, what am I not noticing? Oh, just you. You're commenting till I notice you. There you go. You got me. I thought it was like commenting till James notices that like he has a booger hanging out his nose or something. No, it was just be acknowledged. So great. You can stop commenting. You got me. What I think of the graphics in Final Destination Bloodlines, you found them shockingly bad. I didn't find them shockingly bad. They weren't shockingly bad. They were just regular. They were kind of whatever CG graphics. They weren't my favorite, but you know. Have I heard about weapons AI controversy? As far as I know, what? It was just they used AI in a ad that I'm assuming the filmmaker didn't approve or had nothing to know about. Seems like a pretty little thing to me. Obviously not in support of AI, generative AI use. It wasn't AI, someone else said. But you got to understand that marketing departments operate pretty independently from the filmmakers themselves. Was that confirmed? I saw like one Reddit thread. Well, great. Now you've got me spreading misinformation, possibly. Is it not? I'm going to say, let me take that back if that's not confirmed. I don't want to spread rumors of something that potentially is not true. Especially for a movie that we loved. We got to see weapons. Can't stop thinking about it. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. And want to see it again. One of my favorite original horror films of the year. So I've only heard it on TikTok, so it may not be true. Okay. There you go. Yeah, see weapons if you can. It's great. I liked it. Liked it a lot. Okay. I know what you did last summer. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, looking ahead, horror fans of Zach Cregger's Weapons to look forward to. Looking ahead, horror fans of Zach Cregger's Weapons to look forward to in early August. Okay. That's in need of editing. Okay. VHS Halloween has been announced. Next VHS movie coming out this year. They're pumping them out. That's Shudder. There you go. There's Shudder with another VHS movie. We all know the VHS series on this channel. The VHS kill counts were, I think, peak kill count, honestly. I feel like they were the culmination of the kill count, the climax of the kill count series. Got to have me, Chelsea, and Zoran all together hosting. Got to have the fun little short films and the To The Numbers bits, killing off staff members of Dead Meat. A lot of fun doing that. I don't think we'll be able to cover this year. It's coming out on October 3rd. That's a quick turnaround in October. We also already have a Halloween episode planned, so probably not this year. So this would probably be a next year kill count. Oh, Michael, you never got killed in the VHS series? I'm sorry, buddy. But the directors announced for this. I'm not familiar with all of them, but Casper Kelly is the guy who did Too Many Cooks and the great Adult Swim Yule Log movie, which I liked a lot. And then Paco Plaza is the director behind Wreck, one of the best horror movies ever, I'd say. I'd say that's maybe top 10 for me. Absolutely love it. Also did Veronica, not Verotica, Veronica, which was solid. I think we have a commentary track on Patreon where Chelsea and I watched Veronica, so you can check that out. Thank you, Luca Peric. Will there be more Asian films on the kill count? When we can. But sometimes films made in Japan or Korea have more difficult copyright issues. We've gotten a copyright strike from one of those companies, so it's a little trickier. Thank you, Cosplay Frankenstein. We will be at Silver Scream Con, and we will also be Oh, and Alex Ross Perry, who, oh, he's a Blank Check recurring guest. Okay. I thought, because we met a guy from Blank Check. Was it Griffin? At Comic-Con, but that was not this person. Thank you, B-Works. Yeah, we met Griffin Newman briefly, just randomly outside while we were filming something. Physical collection update when? Yeah, I'd like to do that. Both a Blu-ray collection and a set tour. Kill Count set's basically in good enough shape to do that. I've been trying to keep it clean, so. I would like James Hull to help us film that, though. He's great at that. Thank you, Makoto Kagutsushi's wife. Thank you. So, VHS Halloween. Excited for it. Always love a good VHS movie. Good stuff. What's up, Mustafa? Welcome. New Friday the 13th film and video game in development. Early development, it says. So there was a teaser for something called Sweet Revenge, which is a, was it Angry Orchard financed, sponsored vignette about Jason Voorhees. Short form vignette that'll serve as the centerpiece of the franchise's bold 45th anniversary campaign. Okay. That'll premiere on August 13th. I'm assuming that's Friday. So it's a short, sounds like. It was directed by Mike P. Nelson, who did not only the Wrong Turn reboot, but also those 2 segments in VHS. Which one was that? 99? Which one was it? Hey, thanks, Courtney Jarman. 85. Ambrosia and No Wake in VHS 85. Thank you, David Rorty, for that. It was Ambrosia and No Wake. Yeah, so good stuff from him. Not sure what this short will be. But in addition to that being discussed and revealed, Horror Inc., who owns the rights now to Jason, Vice President Robbie Barsamian, said a new sequel film and video game are in early development. They say it's at the top of their list. It's where most of our energy's going right now. While we're not officially announcing with our partners today, both are coming. They're both in the works and they're both coming. Okay. So we'll see. That's a lot of nothing. That's no actual information, but at least they're saying something. I don't know. They're not saying anything. I just said they're saying nothing. So it's not something. I lied just then, but they're intimating towards something, I guess. Hopefully we get something. Thank you, Ray Farr. Thank you very much for joining us today. Anyone else excited for Police Squad? We're fucking pumped, dude. We're really excited for Police Squad. Anyone see the original? I'm sorry, I keep calling it Police Squad. It's Naked Gun, not Police Squad. I'm sorry. Police Squad is the original show that the original Naked Gun was based off of. I'm sorry. Police Squad was basically Naked Gun, but a TV show. With Leslie Nielsen in that kind of role. Because Police Squad was the one with the opening with the sirens on the car, right? Yeah. 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 And then Naked Gun was basically Police Squad kind of thing. Oh, the movie also did that? Okay. So I keep calling the new Naked Gun Police Squad because I'm old. There's also Police Academy. That's a totally different thing. That's a totally different thing. I was never super into the Police Academy movies. This is really cool. I found out about this at Comic-Con. In the Long Walk panel, they announced this. Thank you, Zane Cass. I have not seen the FNAF 2 trailer. I have not seen that yet. This is super exciting to me. The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon is a Stephen King book that I read when I was younger, I have not read it since, but I remember it creeping me the fuck out. It's just basically about a girl who gets lost in the woods, like a 9-year-old girl who gets lost in the woods. And I was a big fan when I was younger. I'll have to reread it now, but it's getting a movie, and the script is being written by J.T. Molnar, who wrote The Long Walk and who directed and wrote Strange Darling from last year, which was a great little thriller. It's nominated for Best Original Film at the Dead Meat Horror Awards. So, like his work, excited for this to get some kind of film adaptation. It's one of those movies where I'm like, how can they make a movie version of it? But they're going to do it. Similarly, Long Walk, it was always presumed to be a difficult one to make a movie out of. We saw the Long Walk panel at Comic-Con, and it was awesome. Mark Hamill was there. J.T. Molnar was there as well. And we got to see the first 22 minutes of the movie. I'm so excited for that movie. If you haven't seen the new trailer for Long Walk, and you're not worried about it's not super spoilery. I don't know. You know your own tolerance towards trailer spoilers. I really like the new trailer. They showed that to us at the convention as well. And I love the first 22 minutes of the movie as well. The cast is great. And this movie's going to be devastating. It's going to be heartbreaking. I promise you, it is going to kill people. Because it is 50 boys going on the long walk. Only one gets to survive in the end. They walk until there's only one. But like, the boys are, their actors are all really charming and charismatic. The whole thing with this story is like, the boys get along. It's not really a competitive, I'm gonna beat you, can't wait till you're dead type thing. For the most part, the boys like bond and get along and form friendships and love each other, and then they all start to get killed. So it's gonna be heart-wrenching. And they're all like young, like 18 to like 22-ish, very young men. It's gonna be, Chelsea predicts that it could be very popular with young women because it's a bunch of boys, bunch of cute boy actors all together being emotionally available to each other. She's compared it to Lord of the Rings, how that was a big hit with women, where it's just like a whole bunch of boys. Is it a war allegory? Yeah, Stephen King wrote it. He actually wrote it as a 19-year-old. It was the first book he ever wrote. It wasn't published first. It was published later in 1979. But he wrote it as a sophomore in college. First thing he ever wrote. And it was influenced by the Vietnam War. So that's its background. I've read that book so many times growing up. It was always my favorite growing up. It was part of the Bachman books. He wrote it under the name, or published it under the name Richard Bachman, his alias. Yeah, can't wait for it. When they announced that a movie was happening, I was like, really? Finally? Because it's always been discussed. And after seeing the first 22 minutes, I have faith in the rest of it. This is a year of Richard Bachman adaptations, because we got The Running Man, too. Bye, Cawthorn. Hey, Ben liked the 22 minutes as well. And Ben is not as familiar with the story, having not read the book. Yeah, 4 adaptations this year for Stephen King. The Monkey, Life of Chuck, Long Walk, and Running Man. Pretty cool. Kristen Milioti will be starring in a unique horror movie called Buddy. Boulder Light's producing. I like Boulder Light. They're doing well so far. They have Weapons, they did Companion, and they did Friendship, which I really liked. This one, Buddy. Oh, this is by Casper Kelly as well, who we just saw is doing a VHS short, and now he was doing, he's the one who did Too Many Cooks. Oh, he also co-created Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. I've never seen that, but... So he's directing this feature. I don't know who wrote it. And I don't know what it's about because plot details are being kept under wraps. But it is... They're hyping this up. A new experience in horror. Okay. If that's what you want to do. If that's how you want to advertise it. We'll see. I just get annoyed when things are like advertised as the scariest movie ever. You will piss your pants like a little baby and run home to call your mom when you're done watching, if you can finish watching. When's the Butts movie come out? Substance was last year. Oh my god, Margaret Qualley was in Happy Gilmore too, dude. Being silly. She's so silly. I only knew her from The Substance, and then I watched, I didn't finish Driveway Dolls. And then Happy Gilmore, she's a little goofer, dude. When she hits the fucking splits in Happy Gilmore 2, that oh, Happy Gilmore 2 is great. We watched that late Saturday night after a party we had. So we were prepped for it, if you know what I mean, but it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Did it need to have all the flashbacks to the first movie? No. Did it need to be 2 hours long? No. Did I care? No, dude. I was having a great time with Happy Gilmore 2. It was such a sweet... It was such a summer rental. It was like we got back from Blockbuster and we put this movie in. Yeah, Eminem's cameo is fucking great, dude. It's so fun. I had a lot of fun. It was great. They had a bunch of stuff for Christopher McDonald to do as Shooter McGavin, and he's fantastic. Great to see him in action again. All his little, just like, neurotic faces and everything. He's great. Oh, thank fucking God for this, dude. The Stranger Things Season 5 runtime rumors are apparently debunked. Thank the Lord. Ross Duffer took to social media to take down rumors about the supposed runtime. Thank God. I don't know if any of you saw this. This was going around. I don't know if this is true or not, but let me post it. And this made the... People were tagging me in it. People were tagging me saying, oh no, Deadbeat's kill count is going to be rough. Yeah, this is not true. This is a fucking lie, thank God. I would be so mad if every episode was 2 hours or more. God, that would suck. With the finale like 3 hours. Oh, how was MJF in Happy Gilmore 2? Fucking great. He was perfect in his role. Very funny. He was awesome. Oh, Margaret Qualley, the music video where she's like dancing and she's like... Yeah, she's an incredible dancer. She's like looking in the mirror and doing that stuff. I forget what song that's for, but also very good. Also very good. Yeah, anyway, Duffer was like, no, that's not even close to accurate. He didn't say how long. What if he's like, that's not even close to accurate, dude? The real episodes are like twice as long. Because we don't get any actual information about how long they really are, but I would like to know. I would like to know. Death Stranding? Oh, the game? Margaret Qualley? Is she in that? What do you mean her weird James Bond Oscars dance, Austin? Margaret Qualley's James Bond Oscars dance was fucking awesome. It was so good. She plays Mama in the game? Whoa. That's Margaret Qualley, yeah. Is she a good guy? Or is she a bad guy? I bet she's a bad guy. I bet she pretends to be a good guy and is a bad guy. No, she's a good guy? Kinda? Last of Us Season 3 won't arrive until 2027. I think partially because of all the shakeups in creative, with Neil Druckmann stepping down from it. So, if you're excited about... I like it when James asks about things he doesn't know, but he does it similar to how a 5-year-old would. What does that mean, Michael? You can't call your boss a 5-year-old. She's a scientist trapped in hospital ruins with her unborn ghost fetus. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah. Season 3 of Last of Us will be here in 2027, if you care. Oh, is she a good guy or bad? It's a legitimate question. And other TV show news, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon is renewed for a 4th and final season. And then Norman Reedus can go ride his motorcycle in peace. So you get one more season of Daryl Dixon. A lot of spin-offs for that Walking Dead show, huh? Season 3 premieres on September 7th this year. Last season will be next year. You can finally get a haircut. Oh, you can go back to Death Stranding. That's right. You can go hang out with Margaret Qualley. Gary Doberman, his company is developing a horror film called He Never Dies from filmmaker David Yarovesky. David Yarovesky just did that Locked movie. We did an interview with him. It's on this channel now. And Locked was really fun. It's like a one location with Anthony Hopkins, and Bill Skarsgård is like a thief who gets locked in a SUV controlled remotely by Anthony Hopkins. He also did Brightburn, that's right. So, really liked Locked. Thought it was really fun and good popcorn movie. So, excited to see what this is. Not much information here. In He Never Dies, hold on.
In He Never Dies, the man they killed keeps coming back. Bigger, stronger, less human. No matter what they do, he never dies.
So that's what the movie's about. That's it. That's all we got. But Gary Doberman, he's a cool guy and also is behind, It, Annabelle, The Nun, Until Dawn. Very busy man. Very busy man. What do we got? Dust Bunny is a movie by Brian Fuller. Apparently his directorial debut. He's usually a writer, showrunner on TV shows. I didn't realize he hadn't directed a film until now, but it's got Mads Mikkelsen in it, reuniting them from Hannibal. Fairy tale horror that also has Sigourney Weaver and David Dastmalchian in it. So, I don't really know too much about this, but it sounds interesting. A young girl seeks out her neighbor for help after she believes her family's been gobbled up by a monster living under her bed. But the neighbor, Mads Mikkelsen, just so happens to be a skilled hitman who's fairly certain that her parents may have been the accidental victims of a group looking to assassinate him. Alright. That sounds more like thriller, but it feels like it's being advertised as horror. Yeah, horror, and then even the poster, very horror movie. So maybe there is a monster? Because this sounds like more like a John Wick type setup, you know? You could see that version of the movie play out, but if they're going to do a horror version, I'm interested. I like this poster. I think it's cool. Arrow has a new 4K Blu-ray release of The Return of the Living Dead coming out. Looks like it's full of features. All sorts of stuff. It's got 2 discs. It's this whole fat pack. Ever get them fat packs of movies? I got a bunch of fat packs. So there's a new one you can get. You can pre-order your copy now. I might just do that. Great movie, covered on the Kill Count last year, I believe. It's a classic. It's a classic, Return of the Living Dead. And finally, Hellraiser Revival is a first-person survival horror game coming out. This has got a lot of buzz. This thing came out, or this was announced, and I just saw it all over my social medias. Do not watch that trailer. I was going to. I was actually going to watch this trailer. Why shouldn't I watch it, Michael? Should I not? Nudity. Well, now I gotta watch it.
You have a void.
Oh yeah, this is Pinhead being played by Doug Bradley for the first time in like 20 years.
A desirous, gaping heart.
Ha! I thought she was gonna grab one of the candles. Thought she was like into that, you know, grab one of the lit candles. So far, it's been blocked. Is this the saucy version or is this the safe version? This is the safe version. Oh, see, we're all safe. We're fine. Well, I'm assuming the candles weren't there in the real version, huh?
For excruciating pleasure.
That score, you hear it in the background.
The
so
very
good.
thing we offer.
Butterball! Chatterer!
She is hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
Female Pinhead. Female Cenobite. She's there too. Oh, nice, dude! God, that score is so fucking good. That looks fucking cool, dude. That looks fucking dope. Yeah, when's this come out? No official release window was confirmed in the announcement. Oh. Yeah, and it's not an asymmetrical multiplayer game, dude. It's not a fucking Dead by Daylight style game. It's its own thing. That's so exciting that they weren't just like, I don't know, take the Killer Clowns engine, slap some Cenobites in there, you're good to go. Killer Clowns game was fun, but nice. Hell yeah, dude. That's exciting. That looked really cool. Awesome. Together comes out this weekend. Together, starring Alison Brie and Dave Franco, real-life married couple. Written and directed by Michael Shanks, who has responded to the plagiarism allegations, saying that he submitted his first draft of the script to be trademarked before the person claiming that it was plagiarized ever reached out to Dave Franco and Alison Brie. Is that right? You know, when those allegations came out, I was like, all right, we'll see what happens. You know, sometimes those come out. Oftentimes they're not ever definitively resolved, but I just wanted to wait for more information to come out. The more information I've gotten, it feels to me like it's not the case that they're plagiarized. If new information were to come out, I would readjust my assumptions there, but from everything I've read, I feel okay moving forward talking about this movie as its own thing. Lots of people come up with the same ideas independently. That happens a lot. And one of the things that I think had a lot of people convinced that it was plagiarized was the allegation that both movies used a Spice Girls song and had the mistake where it was attributed to the wrong album. That's not the case, though. Both movies do use the same Spice Girls song, but Together does not get the album wrong, unlike the other film that it was allegedly plagiarizing from. So there's a difference there, you know, and the song itself being used for both these movies with a similar premise, I don't think is that surprising. It's the title of that song very much just falls in line. If you were writing this movie or a movie with this similar idea, I don't think it'd be difficult to come to that song as like a cool inclusion. So thank you, Fei Fei. Yeah, the song is Two Becomes One. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that because, you know, it's... But I guess the trailers for Together kind of tell you what's going on in there. I enjoyed the movie. Some good body horror. I think the tone... I think it kind of loses the tone halfway through the movie. Because I think the first half's very scary. And then the second half's not as scary. Maybe a bit more humor. But it's a solid movie. Definitely check it out. Definitely a good original horror film coming out. That's worth a watch. And like it's good enough to where the things I would have preferred, maybe it being different. If you have a different taste, you might enjoy it more. It's better than what I personally preferred Weapons, but like they're both good original horror films coming out this year that you should check them out. Besides, Weapons isn't out right now, so might as well just go see Together in the meantime. Michael said he really liked it. He says that he thought it balanced suspense and humor very well. Michael, did you go to that screening that you were invited to? I got an invite in my email for a screening of Together, and it was addressed to Michael. And I don't know how that happened. He's our social media guy. So somewhere his name was listed. And I got an email being like, "Dear Michael Grijalva, you are invited to a Together screening." And I was like, okay, well, I'm sure this is meant for me. So I responded. I was like, "Hey, RSVPing for, you know, James and Chelsea. Thanks." And then I got the response from this email being like, "The invitations are non-transferable." I was like, what? What? The fuck? It's Dead Meat James. That's who you're emailing. Thankfully, there was another Together premiere that we were invited to. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm RSVPing for Michael. He'll be there. And he went and saw it. And then I went and saw it. And we're all good. Also coming out this weekend is River of Blood, or El Rio de la Muerte. Original language English, then why's it got a Spanish title? Why are you fucking with me? I don't know what this is, but it was on my list. 4 kayakers take the wrong river into a jungle inhabited by a tribe of... Oh, it's cannibals. Okay. It's cannibals. Because it sounds cooler. That's right, Liam. You want to do trailers now or after? I got 2 trailers that I'm going to check out. You want to do it now or after Dead Meat News? Let's stick to the script. Let's go with Dead Meat News first. Some people don't like watching the trailers, but they want to hear the Dead Meat News. So that's what we'll do. We'll stick to the script. The Hell of a Summer Kill Count came out on Friday. Hope you enjoyed it. And on Saturday, our trailer breakdown of Mortal Kombat 2 came out. If you missed that, check that out. That's 37 minutes of us talking about Mortal Kombat, brah. We love Mortal Kombat, Chelsea and I. Chelsea with the name pull on Jared, man. She knew Jared. And listen, when we watched that trailer, And even after we watched it and recorded that, I was looking around. I didn't see anyone calling that was Jared. But I'm pretty sure it's Jared. I'm pretty sure my wife fucking nailed that shit, dude. She's like, yep, that's Jared. I know lore enough. There's a link. Someone asking about the year 8 supercuts. That is on my list. It just keeps getting bumped down by other shit. So, it is on my list. Those are made. I just have to review and approve them. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me. I'll get on that as soon as I can. They are made and they will be released. I'm sorry. Just a few months late. Just a few months late, you know? Just like 4 months late. My bad. This week, we've got the continuation of Hot Sauce Summer with Saw 3D on Wednesday. You ever want to see a redemption story? Tune in Wednesday to see how we don't hate Saw 3D anymore. And Liam, how we don't think Saw 3D is the worst one anymore. Saw 3D, kind of fun. Kind of fun. Saw 3D has some charm to it. Is it a good movie? No. It's not a good movie. But it's also got a bunch of lawn gnomes being sprayed with blood. It is Scream 3 all over again. It is Scream 3. We are finding things to enjoy in the camp of Saw 3D. We're not lying to ourselves. We're honest with ourselves, motherfucker. Which one is Saw 3D? It's the last of the regular ones. It's also called Saw the Final Chapter. It's the 7th Saw. So, Ben thinks it's me maturing. And my beard hair agrees that I am maturing. I am maturing straight into my Silver Fox era. So, tune in for Hot Sauce Summer on Wednesday with Saw 3D being covered. No kill count this Friday. We're off on Friday, I'm sorry. I know the schedule. I know the schedule is inconsistent this year. I'm so sorry. I don't like it. But we've got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, teeing up a lot of stuff, as it were. I think we're breaking up with you, Gina. Oh, it's so bad. It's so awful. But we will be back next week with the Long Legs kill count. A lot of people really liked / were very unnerved by the Long Legs voice in the trailer attached to the end of Hell of a Summer. That was not me. That was not Zoran. That was writer Tim doing an incredible Long Legs voice. My favorite is when it cuts from like Tim doing his voice to a clip from the movie of Long Legs' voice, and it sounds the exact same. It's so good. Good job, Tim. He's great. He does such wonderful things. Ben said there's simply no way for us to have a consistent schedule without having a weekly release, and weekly releases are all consuming. Yeah. I mean, you know, the goal was 2nd and 4th Friday of every month were a kill count, movie kill count. That was not followed for various reasons, just things getting shifted around. But we still have, yeah, that does. As soon as it's not weekly, people are confused. You can say it's every other week, but even if we were consistently every other week, as soon as there's a week without an episode, people just like, it resets them, you know? Unless it's consistently every single week, people are going to get confused and wonder what's going on. And that's just what's going to happen. So, you know, I envy the channels that get away with just uploading a video whenever without a consistent release schedule. They're just like, you'll get a video when you get it, and they still do really well. But we try to stick to our Friday releases for kill counts, and there won't be one this week, but there will be next week. And what's after that? Long Legs is next Friday. Let me look at my list here. Long Legs is Friday the 8th. 1 week after that is Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies on Friday, August 15th. Really excited about that one. Really excited about that. And 1 week after that, on Friday the 22nd of August, is American Werewolf in London. So that's what we got coming our way. Then we have our final week off for a little while on Friday, August 29th. Again, we have released 3 kill counts a month this year. We have not fallen short on that pledge. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Did June get fucked up? June got fucked up. Because the copyright claim. That goddamn copyright claim. Okay, June only had 2 kill counts. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking liar. Fuck. I thought we were good. Whoops. Shit. Well, besides June, we've had 3 kill counts a month. And then after that 1 week off, August 29th, video game kill counts will return in September. At least they are scheduled to. On September 5th. So keep an eye out for that. You are getting a podcast every week, so that's good with Hot Sauce Summer. Got some fun stuff lined up after that video game kill count, but I won't announce them just yet, just because we are haven't progressed on the work for them. Ben says September's not a promise. Ben, with all the work that we've put into video game kill counts, if that thing ain't ready to go on September 5th, there will be talkings too. Ben pleading me not to pledge that date. But I'm gonna say that better be coming out on that day. And wait, we already know it's Silent Hill? People are talking about Silent Hill. So, Silent Hill, September 5th. It better come out. I won't quite pledge, but I'll say I expect it to come out. Oh yeah, Zoran was playing it on Patreon, that's right. He's played a lot of things. Including games with my heart. He's playing through The Quarry on Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. on Dead Meat Presents. If you want more playthroughs, he's working on that. That'll be for a future kill count. And then he also did an interview with Dead by Daylight creators, and that'll be out on Friday on Dead Meat Presents. Oh, same day as a kill count? Or no, there's not a kill count Friday. We just said that. Okay. So if you like video game stuff, you will have something to watch on Friday. Dead by Daylight interview by Zoran. And, you know, I was thinking this morning. There were other news items that I skipped over that had to do with video games. Just because, like, I was reading the articles. I was like, I don't know what this is saying. I can't add anything to what I'm reading here. It's just, I'm looking at this and I'm not knowing what's going on. Should Zoran do a video game news live stream every week over on Dead Meat Presents? I think he should. Because I feel bad. Ben collects these news articles about video game stuff, and I'm like, it means nothing to me, but it might mean something to people who really care about video games. Like stuff about, what was it? Dying Light, the Beast? I don't know what the fuck that is. Directive 8020? I have nothing to contribute to those. So maybe Zoran can, over on Dead Meat Presents, so it's not bogging down this channel with like another weekly news live stream. Maybe you could, Froggy Fresh says, I don't think there's enough horror video game news for weekly streams. I don't know. Every week I'm skipping stuff. I don't know. Thank you, Daniel Diaz. Will I ever play Dead by Daylight again? Oh, probably eventually. If they put me in it, I will. Could we get a tiny Dead Meat video merch update? What's the status with Dead Meat video merch, Ben? Are those shipping out? I saw a lot of people have the water bottles, right? People are getting the calendars. Those have been shipping out. You can still pre-order the U2's plushes. Let's get that link in there. God, I'm tired. Third Punk got their calendar. Nice. Ben said he believes some of the merch has started shipping, but we'll check with our merch partner on the exact status of that. Okay. Cosplay Frankenstein got their Dead Meat video shirt. Okay. Plushes are not sold out, Cosplay Frankenstein. Plushes are not sold out. Oh, man. When the video went live, when the Hell of a Summer kill count went live, the plushes were not available. They were not posted on the YouTube's website. So when people clicked the link, it went to a page with just other Dead Meat stuff that was all sold out. And so people thought the plushes were all sold out. They're not sold out. They still exist. They're there. You can pre-order them. So please do so if you would like to do that. We've got this is YouTube's.com. You go to YouTube's.com, spelled like this. You scroll down. You can find. There we are. You got me as Chucky. And you got Chelsea as Megan. You'll get them in December. But you can pre-order them now. They're only available with pre-order for another 25 days. So if that's what you want to do it up. $30. Oh, Ben got one of these at Comic-Con. That was a gift. I hope you already gave it. And that I didn't spoil it, because I know that she watches these sometimes. Okay, he didn't say that I blew up a spot. Okay, he already gave it to her. Great. Yeah, YouTube seems to be kind of blowing up lately. Glad we got in on that ground floor with them. Also, yes, she's watching it. Hi, Ava. How you doing? What else we got for dead meat stuff? Dead meat news. Dead meat news. What else we got? Any questions? Any questions about stuff? October kill count. Here, I'll tell you this, because people keep asking about Final Destination. That's going to be October. Blu-ray just came out the other day. We have it in hand. I've ripped it to the server. So, you know, if we wanted to, we could start production on that and have it out, you know, in like a month, but it's going to come out in October. Same thing with Sinners. They're the big ones this year. We're going to make them come out in October. Sorry if you wanted it sooner. We're just going to do the biggest movies on the kill count during the biggest month for the channel. So, like, part of me wants to do it sooner, just so people stop asking about it and people can enjoy it. But, like, it makes the most sense for us to have it come out in October. Yeah, it's not that far away. We're already in August pretty much, so. Thank you, Jamie from Mass. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, I know people keep asking about Sinners. Yeah. I'll confirm Sinners and Final Destination. Those are October kill counts. Yeah. Is October going to have the 2 kill counts a week? We're going to try. Can't promise, but we're going to try. Again, October is like a crucial month for dead meat operations. Really is. Everything kind of hinges on October. I was like, 2023 was so rough. Because the strikes happened right as October was starting. That was a real rough one that year. Oh, and thank you for everyone who responded to the community post, the poll, asking how you would like us to approach franchises in the future. If you want us to do them all at once, if you want us to do a few movies at a time, just the first movie, etc. Seems to me like the most popular option was one that I didn't even include in the poll itself, but in the comments it was popular. The VHS approach, where we do a whole franchise, but we do them every other week with something else in between. So maybe we will do that. Maybe if it's a shorter franchise, like 3 or 2 movies, we'll just do those back to back. But I expect next year to be when I kind of tackle the sequels of things. We've got the schedule for this year mapped out already. And again, you got to take advantage of October's higher view counts. So, can't be doing Wishmaster 3 in October. That'd be dumb. But, fucking when it's February, sure, why not? Let's do some dumb sequels. So, I expect to hit all that stuff up next year. 2026, Sequel Palooza. That's right, Liam. Will They Talk return? Probably not as a full-fledged series, although I do think we are planning on doing that Halloween one to finish it off. But I could see it doing like a YouTube Shorts series. So just very short versions of it, like the Five Nights at Freddy's episode. The talking in your sleep one. But as far as another season of full-fledged episodes of They Talk, I don't think that'll happen. We want to have 2 seasons. We want to finish out that second one with the Halloween episode, but other than that, I think we'll probably just be moving on from that. Perhaps in short form, though. Now we got the video game kill counts. Those are taking up Zorn's time. Exactly, Ryan. You nailed it. Production Tales from Hell. We are in early pre-production. Early development, as they say with the Friday the 13th stuff, on Season 2. We're planning a Season 2 for Production Tales from Hell. Thank you, Mark Rothenbuehler. Appreciate that. All right, let's look at a couple of trailers. I don't know what You're Not Right for This Place is. Oh, it's Neon. Our friends at Neon. Let's see what that looks like. What is this? 100K views? That's not bad. This is the teaser that played after the credits of The Monkey. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is Oz Perkins. Okay. He's just going nuts. He's just doing all the movies, man. Oh, it's the film is called Keeper or Keepers. Got it. Good to know. Why am I not subscribed to that? Man. And that's Tatiana Maslany is in this one. So this is for Keeper, a 1-minute little teaser. Oh, we're doing the same approach from Long. I mean, hey, if it worked. These tonal exhales are going to get this thing fucking copyright claimed. I tell you that. Tell you that right now. Thanks, Jamie from Mass. Yeah.
Place isn't right for me.
Great. Oh, that's out in November. Oh, we got another. Okay. Because I was like, what else is coming out this year as far as like original non-franchise horror movies? I was trying to think of them. Cool. Couldn't think of Keeper. Great. Fun stuff. And then we've got, I'm excited to see this. Oh, it's only 41 seconds. Oh, fuck. I thought it was a full trailer. Just a little teaser on this. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Starring Corey himself. Rowan Campbell as Billy. Billy! Oh, yeah, Ruby Modine's in it from Happy Death Day.
In 1984, one film shocked audiences, was banned from theaters, and traumatized a generation.
That's true.
From the studio that brought you Terrifier 3 comes a new and unrated vision of the cult classic. This Christmas, spread the holiday fear. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, there's the antlers. Okay, they're doing the antlers, but she's not topless. Unless they just, what if this is just a CG top for the, my favorite rock trio CG top. No, that looks pretty real. So they're doing the antlers, and this looks like the sled beheading. Oh, an update on the sled beheading. What is she on, like a little ATV thing? What if she? I hope she does the what, they shot it twice, clothed for the trailer. That'd be smart. I hope before she starts her little ATV, she does that noise, ah, or whatever that guy does in that movie. I think Rowan would make a perfect Billy. Corey seems kind of Billy-like. You know? Neurotic character. Maybe the shirt will open when hitting the antlers. Is that kind of shirt? That'd be a little extreme. That'd be pretty gratuitous, because it looks like this shirt is pretty buttoned up. If it hits the antlers and those rip open, that'd be pretty gratuitous. We had a really nice event this past weekend with a lot of cool horror friends over our place. Rich Summer was there. Got to meet him for the first time in person, which is great. He helped us, though, with the Dead Meat Horror Awards. His son Patrick is a fan. Shout out to Patrick, who also has his own podcast and just sounds like a really cool teenager. His like interests are like old films, which sound really cool. But Rich was talking about the kinds of movies that he can show his son as a 14, 15-year-old. And he said that the original Silent Night, Deadly Night, he was like, still uncomfortable showing it to him just because of how much fucking rape there is in that movie. That movie's like 3 sexual assault scenes. I was like, yeah, it's pretty rough. I assume that those will be toned down or eliminated from this remake. But who knows? Maybe they'll go for the same kind of shock exploitation thing that the original had going. But yeah, that original Silent Night, Deadly Night, man. It's, is it 3? Because it's the mom in the street. It's the woman in the back of the toy store. I think there's a third one. I don't think Linnea Quigley, who gets the antlers, I don't think that's like a sexual assault scene, but she's definitely topless as she gets killed. So there's a lot in that movie, dude. Might only be 2. Sorry, I don't want to misrepresent Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah. Well, I hope they do have Grandpa, though. Creepy-ass Grandpa. That's great. Oh, and they flash back. Oh, yeah, they just keep flashing back to us, so that's why. Second film had one, too. Yeah. I mean, it was a way for some movies to shock and horrify, was to go that route. So that's what some movies did. All right, I think that's all I got for you. Got my workout. You know how it goes. It's fucking Monday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this. It's real nice. And continuing to work on things that will thrill and delight you. That's what we're doing here at Dead Meat. So, take care. R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. And Malcolm Jamal Warner. That was a shocker when I woke up and saw that. That was crazy. Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care.